Let's see here. All right. Is anybody in chat? Can you hear me? And if so, is my audio choppy? Because I was going to talk about the new Sonic Secret Lair, but I am getting consistent sound issues. And I am likely just going to end the stream. But I wanted to jump on here and see if any of you are hearing a choppiness in my audio when I am speaking. And if you are, then that means that I'm probably going to move on from Streamlabs to OBS, because this has been a consistent issue this year. It's made it difficult to just turn on and record audio, record video. Oh, now you're saying that my audio sounds fine. So you're not getting any sort of like choppiness or any sort of clicking or anything like that. Nothing like that is coming through. The audio sounds good. Did I happen to hear that WotC announced Holiday Edition? It is kind of popping. Okay. So that's the issue that needs to be figured out. And it's making it, as somebody who just wants to be able to hear, it wants to be able to create good videos, it's making my life very difficult. So I see that you're saying the sound is good for you, and I'm wondering if it's something that we haven't. I just don't know what it is. It's like a clicking and a popping, and it's like when I'm talking, I'm getting a constant pop and a constant click. But I'm seeing some of you are saying that the sound is good. I'm pretty sure that it isn't, just because I was just listening back to recordings, and I am seeing some of you say that you're getting a slight pop or two here, and that for me is very much on my radar. William, what's up, man? Good to see you. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is, but it has to be. I got to get the channel to the point where I could just turn on the camera and record. And right now the audio is a serious issue. It's gotten in the way of a few videos this year. Everything is sounding perfect on your end. All right, I'm just going to do a test recording, and I'm just going to listen back to it here for a second. This is just me talking, and this is me recording in the middle of this, and then we will look back on it and listen to it really quick. It's good to see all of you. Thanks for popping in. Bo, good to see you. Zach G says, what's up? Tyler's here. Eric, Andrew Blank. A lot of folks are here. Blight Widow MTG says it's kind of popping, but not as bad as usual. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll stop this recording. And slightly, yes, do hear a click, but not inaudible. Right, so it's like you can hear me. I've already checked the cables. I don't like. This is either an issue with my mixer or the PC or Streamlabs. I don't know what it is. At this point, I have to figure it out because it's getting me it's getting me cranky. Let me listen back here. it's just making it to where I can't consistently just boot up the PC and record. And this is me recording in the middle of this, and then we will look back on it and listen to it really quick. It's good to see all of you. Thanks for popping in. Bo, good to see you. Zach G says, what's up? Tyler's here. Eric, Andrew Blank. Are you guys hearing all that clicking? Light Widow MTG says it's kind of popping, but not as bad as usual. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll stop this recording. And listening to it, it sounds like mixer issues. Inaudible. I tried turning the physical gain down. I've already checked the cables. I don't like. This is either an issue with my mixer or the PC or Streamlabs. Okay. I don't know what it is. At this point, I have to figure it out because it's getting me cranky. Okay. It sounds like a mixer issue. I'm just going to get a new mixer. I'm sick of this Go XLR. I think this Go XLR is the issue at this point. Is it so minor? I just feel like it's awful. I don't mean to be a perfectionist, but it's like, it is just driving me crazy, man. But you do hear it now. You do hear it. You do hear it when I'm talking. Because I don't have any music going on in the background. So, like, for me, as somebody who, like, needs to be able to record videos, what do you think is the issue? You think it's Streamlabs? I'd still rather have 2x the amount of clicks in stream than no stream. I agree with you. I want to be able to stream. I want to be able to get on and stream. It kind of can't be the mixer if you refine in other programs. – 100% it's clicking and popping. Okay. Right. Yeah, I don't want to be putting out zero content at all. Yeah. Yeah, I need to fix it for sure. Yeah, we should probably get the team together and figure it out, because yeah, it's rough. Yes, exactly, William. It sounds exactly like that. It's like, it's just like this. Okay. Jake, I promise if you just follow my advice, it will be resolved. just get Streamlabs, or just get OBS. Is that your main advice? Just like switch to OBS? Will L, do you have another PC you can swap in to test? Then same with mixer mic cables. No, I mean, I do have another PC. And my other PC, I wasn't really getting these issues. Okay. All right. Yeah, because I really do not want to be skipping streams and constantly like having to push videos because this stuff is not working. Like, and I'm really not trying to be difficult. I'm not trying to, take people's advice and disregard it. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to figure it out because I want to be able to create quality stuff. Count, what's up? Good to see you. Oops. Hold on 1 second here, guys. I am still here. I am still here. Just 1 second. Everyone's going to be like, oh, God, now it's a black screen. Just give me a moment. Just a moment here. Get the display up here. Oh, Jesus. All right. The Sonic cards are pretty wild. All right, Brody. Yeah. I think it's mostly, I mean, I'm certain that it's mostly just me nitpicking, but at the same time, I'm just like, um, at this point, I've been doing YouTube for a very long time, and I never had any of these issues until I got this new PC. So it's something with like this old software. I don't know what it is. I do not know exactly what it is. It's like little things. Like my taskbar doesn't even remember that it's supposed to automatically hide. It's like every time the computer shuts down, all of these things that I wish that the computer would just remember to do, it doesn't do. Yeah. So there is a new let me get my face on here really quick. Yeah, it's annoying because I have to feel like I'm constantly rebuilding scenes in here. Like every single time I want to stream, every single time I want to record, I have to delete all of my scenes and like rebuild them. It's the most asinine, dumb shit that I've ever had to deal with. It makes no sense to me. Makes no sense. All right, let's get some music going, I guess. Yeah, see, I'm even getting like some choppiness in the music that's playing. Yeah, so it's definitely something not matching up on the PC. Yeah, I'm even getting choppiness in the music that's playing right now. So, it's something. Hmm. Sonic is pulled up here. I promise we'll talk about it. We're going to talk about it at least a little bit. I want to talk about Vegas as well. But more than that, I want to figure out recording on my PC because I need to be able to make videos. And I just can't do it. It must be resolved. All right, let's get chat on here. I did try unplugging it and plugging it back in, yeah. Should I be unplugging my PC and plugging my PC back in consistently? I don't even know. What is Casino Night Zone? Will L says, excited for the 3:45 a.m. test streams you will be going live with to fix this. I will be there. Nice. Oh, man. All right. Well, let's talk about this at least. Big thank you to our channel sponsors, Card Conduit, the best spot for you to go to sell your cards quickly and easily on the internet. I will tell you guys, because you are here and in the spirit of Vegas having just ended, if you happen to be here and you are going to be sending anything into Card Conduit, right now there is a massive savings on your fees if you use the code Vegas 2025. I believe it is still live until Monday. You will save 30% on your fees instead of 10%. So I'm going to tell you guys there that are here right now, if you have anything you want to send into Card Conduit, now is a really good time to do it and use the code Vegas 2025. That will save you 30% on your fees at the end instead of 10%. And I would say get that in and done in the next couple days. How popular is Sonic going to be as a commander, everyone? Pretty popular. It's Sonic. Going to be chili dog deck boxes and shit. All right. So Sonic and all his friends and some enemies are coming to Magic the Gathering with Secret Lair's Sonic Super Drop. The super speedy Hedgehog has captivated fans for decades now. He's racing from Green Hill Zone to your Magic decks in 3 brand new Secret Lair drops. Featuring iconic items, adorable artwork, and new to Magic cards, this Super Drop has it all. The Secret Lair Sonic Friends and Foes drop includes 7 new to Magic cards. 7 new to Magic cards. It's a pretty big deal. These cards are legal in Commander, Legacy, and Vintage. Non-foil versions of this drop will be speeding into WPN Games stores for purchase on August 21st. All orders over 100 will receive free shipping. Terms and conditions may apply to promotions. So anybody with a Universes Beyond SpongeBob deck, which I have seen so many at this point, oh no, I am not original. I thought I would be so original. Everyone has a SpongeBob Secret Lair deck. I am going to say this really quick. I put Venat, or Venat. I don't know how to pronounce that character's name from Final Fantasy. But if you read the front and back side of Venat, it is the best Joda, the Unifier card that could possibly exist, in my opinion. It is amazing on the front. You're drawing cards. On the back, whenever you want to swing with Joda, you can put a 1/1 counter on it using Venat. You draw a card, and it gets indestructible until your next turn. Meaning Joda just sits. If Venat is on the battlefield, Joda will just, you swing, and it has indestructible until your next turn because of Venat. It is freaking amazing how good this card is. So Joda decks get better and better and better and better and better every time new Universes Beyond stuff comes out. And the reason is because most of the Universes Beyond stuff is human. Now, Sonic is a hedgehog. All right? Hedgehog warrior, fox artificer, human scientist, so maybe Dr. Eggman can come in. But Sonic is a hedgehog, and it's a warrior. Yeah, Venat is freaking insane how good that card did in Joda. It just threw that deck into overdrive, man. That card is nuts. So let's talk about when this goes live. Sonic, in his name, speed is his game, and he's bringing that energy to Magic. The Sonic Super Drop goes on sale July 14th. So chat, we are a little over 2 weeks out from it. And it will be going live 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. These drops are only available at Secret Lair. It probably won't be. Is Venat not a human? What is it? Elder, Wizard, and God. Well, it's still amazing in Joda. It's still amazing in Joda because of legendary matters. Oh wait, that's right. Joda cares about legendaries, not humans. No, it does care about humans. What am I mixing up here? Joda doesn't care about humans, it cares about legendaries. That's what it is. It doesn't matter. Humans in Joda don't matter. Right? Wait a minute. What am I mixing up here? Now I need to figure this out. Yeah, it's legendary creatures. Anyway, okay. All right, so let's talk about some of the cards. So we have new to Magic cards, and then we have stuff that are reskins. All right. So we have Super State. So this is Secret Lair X Sonic Friends and Foes. We have Super State, which is like essentially a Super Saiyan Sonic. Legendary Enchantment Aura. Enchanted creature you control. Enchant creature you control. Enchanted creature has base power and toughness 9/9. Jesus. And has flying, first strike, trample, and haste. Wow. Whenever enchanted creature deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to each other opponent. Oh, God. Jesus. This card is insane. And then we have Knuckles, the Echidna. 2 and 2 red, legendary creature. Double strike, trample, haste. 2/4. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. It's good. Treasure Hunter. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 30 or more artifacts, you win the game. My God. I mean, that's pretty massive. We have Amy Rose. 2, a red and a white. Haste. Whenever Amy Rose attacks, attach up to 1 target equipment to her. Then up to 1 other target attacking creature gets +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is Amy Rose's power. So this would definitely go in Captain America. This seems pretty good in Captain America. I mean, Knuckles is pretty amazing. You just run Artifact Pile. Dr. Eggman. 2, a blue, a black, and a red. Flying. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. Then each opponent faces a villainous choice. That player discards a card, or you may put a construct, robot, or vehicle card from your hand onto the battlefield. Oh, man. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. So you just get to draw a card at your end step. And it's a 3/6 flyer. That player discards a card, or you may put a construct. Each opponent. I mean, that's super fun. Okay. Oh man, chat. Pretty wild, man. All right. Miles Tails Prower. 1 a white and a blue for a 3/1. Flash flying. Whenever a vehicle you control enters, draw a card if it has flying. Otherwise, put a flying counter on it. So a Tails deck that's all blue-white vehicles. Interesting. Katori Pilot Prodigy comes to mind here. Eggman might be a deck I brew. It sounds fun. Yeah, I mean, being able to put a construct, robot, or vehicle card from your hand onto the battlefield is pretty good. Like... I think Metalwork Colossus is a construct. I mean, there's some pretty good constructs. Castifiler. A lot of the stuff from Brothers War. Coalstoke Gearhulk. Creepy Doll. I mean, being able to cheat stuff out seems pretty strong. These are all constructs here. Yeah, there's Metalwork. Being able to cheat out a Metalwork seems pretty fun. Battlesphere. Noxious. And that's just constructs. I mean, there are a lot of good constructs, chat. Thought Monitor. Yeah, he seems kind of fun. Robot. 59 cards that have robot. So you have some of the Transformers cards. Pretty cool. Some good stuff in there. And then obviously vehicles. What do you think of Tails? Tails is interesting. Yeah. Food Time says Tails instantly my vehicle commander. Blight Widow says, I'm building that, but I demand it be okay. I play the spiraled sub. Oh, God. The spaceships coming out, too, might be cool. Yeah, I mean, exactly. This all seems very calculated, right? It's like, we get all this vehicle-related layer right before Edge of Eternities. Shadow the Hedgehog. All right, 2 black, 2 red. For legendary creature, Hedgehog Mercenary here. Haste, when Shadow the Hedgehog or another creature you control with flash or haste dies, draw a card. Each spell you cast has split second if mana from an artifact was spent to cast it. What? What? What's up, Anime Game Bro? Good to see you. I wish they did this with the SpongeBob Secret Lair instead of reskins. Amen. Agree. Sonic the Hedgehog. So we got Shadow here. This seems very good. And then we have Sonic the Hedgehog. One, a blue, a red, and a white. For hasty 2/4, legendary creature. Gotta go fast. When Sonic the Hedgehog attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control with flash or haste. Whenever a creature you control with flash or haste is dealt damage, create a tapped treasure token. Holy cow. Can't wait for the Earthworm Jim universes beyond. I mean, at this point, anything is on the table. So these are our mechanically unique cards. So if you buy one thing from this layer, let it be this. The mechanically unique cards, friends and foes. Let's talk about the stuff that is like I'm pretty stoked on Sonic. It's like clearly you want to be Flash Matters, which is the blue. Gross. Also white has some good flash stuff. Red obviously filled with haste. This seems kind of cool. Sonic seems like a fun thing to brew around. Heroes, villains, 1-drop to settle the score. So if you buy any of them, seriously buy this one. This not financial advice, but this is the one that's the most interesting to me. You have 7 new mechanically unique cards, and they're skinned as Sonic characters. 7 brand new cards bring Sonic, Shadow, Dr. Eggman, and the crew to Magic the Gathering for the first time. From the speed of Sonic to the nefarious chaos of Dr. Eggman, the drop delivers classic characters, explosive plays, and legendary speed. And once it's gone, as per usual. No, they will not be standard legal. Negative. Old World Micmac. These are specifically going to be like Legacy, Vintage, and Commander playable. Price for the non-foil is $40, so we do have an upcharge here. We do have an upcharge, and then Rainbow Foil is going to be $50 on this. Let's talk about the stuff that is... Yes, the unique layers will come to WPN stores in non-foil, so that's good. That's a hot take, Paige. Love the unique personality. What did Paige say? Hot take, I prefer the reskins. Oh, she prefers the reskins. Well, you do get some reskins here, which is pretty fun. We have Knuckles gloves, which is the Reaver Cleaver. It's pretty cool. We have Air shoes, which are Swiftfoot boots. These will probably replace my Swiftfoot boots in my Universes Beyond deck, because clearly we have a good... Food Type says, God, I'm dropping 300 plus on this. Because we do have a very nice reskin of Swiftfoot boots. That will probably go in my Universes Beyond. If the world turns against me, I will fight, as I always have. Sonic Shadow the Hedgehog. Then we have Egg Hammer, which is literally a mirror battle sphere, which we were just looking at. I like... It's interesting that this is the Egg Hammer of all things. When this creature enters, create 4 1/1 colorless mirror artifact creature tokens, and when this creature attacks, you may tap X untap mirror you control. This is just mirror battle sphere. Got a first ever reskin. And then we also have, this is pretty crazy, you guys. We have Swiftfoot boots as air shoes, and we have Lightning Greaves as power sneakers. Chat. We got Swiftfoot boots and Lightning Greaves in the same layer. Same layer. And then Hammer of Nazan is in there as well. Whenever Pico Hammer or another equipment you control enters, you may attach that equipment to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has indestructible. So we have Hammer of Nazan, Lightning Greaves, Swiftfoot boots, the Reaver Cleaver, and Mirror Battle Sphere. And Weatherlight. Weatherlight is also in here. And then you have, these are reskins of mirrors. I mean, this is honestly pretty sick. This is the shoe drop. If you're going to be a hero, you got to dress for the job. Sneakers, gloves, hammers. Pair them up with Secret Lair, Sonic X Friends and Foes. Drop the style and substance. Lightning Greaves or Swiftfoot boots. Sonic or Shadow, no time to think. Get in, gear up, gotta go fast. Art, contents. I mean, this one. So this one now, because they're not mechanically unique, look at what they did with the price. They said non-foil for 30, rainbow foil for 40. So they dropped the price down on these. I'm going to say for one that has Lightning Greaves and Swiftfoot boots, this one looks pretty attractive to me as well. Now we have Secret Lair Sonic Chasing Adventure. Now this one has Generous Gift. Destroy target permanent. Its controller creates a 3/3 green elephant creature token. This elephant isn't green, but we'll take it. It's cute. Open the armory, 1 and a white. Search your library for an aura or equipment card. Reveal it. Put it in your hand, then shuffle. So we have a nice little tutor here. We also have a tutor for Fabricate. Search your library for an artifact card. Reveal it. Put it in your hand, then shuffle. And then we also have Deadly Dispute as an additional cost. Sack an artifact. Draw 2 cards. This is pretty fun. And then Unexpected Windfall. 2 and 2 red. As an additional cost, cast a spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards, and create 2 treasure tokens. So this is a good one as well. I love the art on it, too. It looks good. Yeah, Blight Widow, probably so, says, I think you got to replace the Boots and Greaves and SpongeBob with those. You might be right. You might be right. And then, obviously, a Soul Ring. They gave us a Sonic Soul Ring. Because if they didn't, it would have been a massive fail. If there's one thing I remember about Sonic, it's running through a crap ton of rings. So making one of the rings a soul ring is really cool. And then we also have the treasure token here, which is like the ring on the iconic, backdrop that, I remember playing Sonic. And Sonic was like, I remember hearing like they created Sonic to be a way to show off their frame rate. It was like, look at what we're able to do. And truly, Sonic, I remember the Game Gear, and I know like the Game Gear just ate batteries for breakfast. It was just like, you put batteries in a Game Gear, and those batteries are like dead in a couple days, if that. However, on Game Gear, I remember looking at Sonic on there and being like, whoa, this is like ages ahead of my Game Boy. Like just like massively ahead. There was a time where like Sega was like a true competitor. Like it really was. It was like, holy shit, dude. Like the games on Sega look sick. Sonic looks sick. Like Game Gear had color before other stuff. I mean, like it honestly was like a really wild time. Yeah, it would take 6 AA batteries and it would just burn through those batteries. But what was on that screen looked fantastic compared to other comparable systems of the time. Then I remember the, what was it? The Dreamcast came out during this like weird, like wonky in-between time. Someone that knows more about video games would remember better than I do. But I do remember the Dreamcast coming out and it was like this weird in-between time, like between consoles, and it just kind of flopped. Arcanau says, I stopped playing following Sonic after Sonic and Knuckles. I came back for Sonic Mania, then went back into stasis. Game Gear had backlit color compared to the mono color green Game Boy screen. Exactly. It was just like ages ahead of its time when that came out. Brad Ulo, good to see you, man. It was nice seeing you in Vegas as well. ML says, I remember those days. I remember Vector Man for the 32. Yes. Sega Nintendo, the original console war, they took legit shots at each other too. The Generations games were really good. Dude, one of my favorite Sega games was Dune. I played that with my buddy Jack. Kendershin, Sega Nomad was the best back then. What was Sega Nomad? I don't remember that one. I remember Sonic and Knuckles expansion cartridge DLC from the 90s. Yeah. Classic magic spells, classic Sonic attitude, grab Soul Ring, and other magic staples, each one featuring a different member of Team Sonic. Card art that explodes with speed and style. We would hang it on a wall, sleeve it up, and win with it gracefully. So, this one also, non-foil. $29.99 rainbow foil, 40. So, the ones that are essentially magic cards skinned with Sonic art are all 30, 40. The mechanically unique one is 40, 50. I think that's fine. These are mechanically unique cards. There's going to be people that disagree with me, but I do think like this price is fine. This is something that we've seen them do. I'm pretty excited about this one. There's some really good stuff in here. I was not expecting to get Sonic Secret Lair today, but here we are. Oh, the Nomad played full-size Genesis games. Oh, wow. That's wild. Arcanau, yeah, feel free to trade that Ugin away, because I pulled that massive one. I pulled that big one out of a collector pack. So please feel free to trade it away. Yeah, feel free to trade it. I hope that you can find something good for it. At 9 Poison, yo, it's finally time. I've been joking, waiting for this for years since Walking Dead happened. It happened. Here you go. Sonic exists. It is in the game. It is in the game. I actually think it's really fun. I think it's really fun. Looking at the cards that are included, you know, we could go through and let's take a look at some of this stuff. The Reaver Cleaver. Reaver Cleaver is not a bad card. It's not a bad card. Swiftfoot Boots. I mean, Swiftfoot is a pretty cheap card these days. Frying up a Costco dog for breakfast, the most healthy. There we go, man. Brody, how was your time with company, man? Did you have a good time? So yeah, Swiftfoot Boots like $1. Mirror Battle Sphere is going to be the same thing. Jeez. Mirror Battle Sphere has had this many printings? All right, so that's like a 10-cent card. Then we have Hammer of Nazan, which I'm pretty sure has some value. Yeah, Hammer is good. I mean, Hammer has a huge effect. And then Lightning Greaves and Weatherlight. Greaves is one of these cards that's consistently like at least a $5 card. Yeah, I'm seeing lots of 4s and 5s. $3.90 for Universes Beyond Doctor Who. And then Weatherlight. Yeah, Weatherlight, meh. It's like $1. So, you know, take all those prices with a grain of salt. What people are paying for here is the Sonic IP. I used to do these videos where we would look at all of the specific value of the cards within, and it's very clear to me these days, especially with stuff like this one right here, Deadly Dispute, Unexpected Windfall. I mean, these are all extremely cheap cards. So like they don't hurt their reprint equity at all here. I mean, look at Unexpected Windfall from Fallout and Surge though. $17 card compared to the dollar copies that exist otherwise. Deadly Dispute. Deadly Dispute we just got a reprint of in Final Fantasy as well. So even the I mean, Deadly Dispute, 30-cent card. This one right here, Unexpected Windfall, maybe Fabricate is like a $5 card. I feel like Fabricate probably is. This seems like one that's probably got some value. Yeah, okay, so $5 card on Fabricate, that's fine. And then Generous Gift, Open the Armory. I don't think Open the Armory has any value. Generous Gift has been reprinted so much. Yeah, Open the Armory, 15-cent card. That makes sense. Okay, so yeah, when you look at the value of this at a glance, you're like, oh, this isn't that good. But chat, there's a Soul Ring in it. There's all these Sonic skins. There's no way, even though like the reprint equity of this is like bottom of the barrel, you could buy a Soul Ring for like $2, right? If that. You could probably buy a Soul Ring for like $1 these days. However, yes, let's figure it out. I do feel like it's going to be very successful either way. I said, yes, let's figure it out because I started reading chat and I was like, yeah, Brody, let's get together, dude. Let's get together. Let me catch up with chat here. Arkanow says, no worries, I can find some trades for it. I hope you do, Arkanow. Sorry that it's taken so long to finally hit a resolution on that. Blight Widow, eat some breakfast. Old World Mac, can't wait for Blue's Clues Secret Lair. Yeah, we got to get those clues going. BDC Matt, the people over at WotC saw us joking about Avatar versus Sonic versus SpongeBob and said, hold my beer. Yeah, it's pretty wild, man. I remember years ago, Dom, my buddy, he went like, I tapped Pepsi to crew my BMW Ultimate Driving Machine. Like, it was just like, at the time it seemed so absurd, but nowadays it's like, wow, you know, maybe we get there. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if on like an April Fool's we do get one that's like, you know, we've seen Hot Wheels cars. Like, what if they did do like a pairing with, you know, Jeep, and we get like all these vehicles that are like real life cars and stuff. Hopefully they don't do that. I feel like that would be kind of zany, but at this point we've seen some wild stuff. Blight Widow says, oh my god, yes, give me Blue's Clues Secret Lair. Blight, were you a Blue's Clues fan? Brody says it was great, very, very tiring and busy. Oh, hanging with your friends. Smoked your first breakfast for the party. Came out incredible. Nice. Your first brisket. I read that as breakfast. Jake, read the words. Read the words, man. That does sound good. Smoke some brisket. That sounds good. I'll be in voice chat. Yeah, let's catch up, man. It's been a minute. You got to get on Dune. Come play Dune with us. You think this one will be sold out in like 20 minutes? The generous gift is adorable. Final Fantasy cards are selling over market price right now, the Through the Ages cards. Yeah, I see a lot of the Final Fantasy stuff that's just kind of going crazy right now. I see a lot of it. You know, this is one that's kind of funny. I got myself 8 copies of Sphere Grid at like $4.50 US or like $5 US. You seen this? I knew this card was going to be good, but I was not expecting it to do this so quickly. Card hit 30 and has since gone down to like 20s. Massive. Love my MTG stocks ads, despite us. Hold on. want to figure out these sound issues so badly. So sick of these sound issues. There we go. Got rid of the ads. Almost got rid of the ads. All right. Yes, I watched a lot of Blue's Clues. Oh, nice. A clue, a clue. It'll be sold out so quick, you might say, gotta go fast. Oh, God. Okay, but now you actually need to sell it. What, the sphere grid? Yes, I should. I should take it to Card Conduit and sell my cards quickly and easily on the internet. Using the code Vegas 2025 to save 30% on my fees. Yeah, a lot of the Final Fantasy stuff has gone kind of crazy. One thing while we were in Vegas, what people were kind of talking about was how nutty the surge foils had started to go. So, for example, our friend here, surge foil. Where's the chart? There we go. All right, so surge foil friend, like he never got like super low, right? But when the set came out, we did see surge foil Sephiroth hit like around that $300. And then it very quickly surged upwards. And now we're seeing like really insane prices. Like just really insane prices on some of this stuff. To see Sephiroth go to like 700 this quickly is pretty nutty. But then we also, you know, we could take a look at this as well. Like, look how fast we got here. Look at that. This is insane, man. It does, Lance. I agree. What are we at for likes out of 69? You know, it's a good question. It's a good question. Let me pull this up. Today I'm going to be doing a lot of technical stuff to figure out what is going on because we have things that need to get done and it is hard to create videos. We're at 14 likes. Oh yeah, we need to get the likes up, man. We need to get the likes are abysmal right now. We're at 14 likes. We need to get the likes up. I saw a post saying WotC had to lock in Spider-Man production numbers before Tarkir came out. So expect another limited set. Hey dude, how's the technical stuff going? Scott, it has been tough, dude. It has been tough, man. I got on, booted up my PC, did an audio test and got all this choppiness, and I was like, I need to be able to just boot up my computer and film videos. It shouldn't be the kind of thing where it's like I'm just like, it's awful. It's awful. So it needs to be figured out. I'm like so close to just hiring a sound person to come in here and be like, fix it. Fix it. Here's the issue. Fix the shit. Yeah, at this point, I'm ready to move on from Streamlabs OBS. It's just like, it's not good. There's something wrong with it. The Edge of Eternity's pre-orders are all over eBay. Yeah, like here's the thing. I have a sealed Final Fantasy collector booster box that I bought right before Vegas. So as a reminder, as of the recording of this right now, Vegas was... What is this noise? Hold on, 1 second. I need a second, chat. Sorry, chat. I heard dripping, and I look over, and my idiot person above me, something is happening where my ceiling is leaking, and I have a drip coming through my ceiling, which is very concerning as a Magic the Gathering collector to have your ceiling leaking for no reason. There is no end to my stress. There's no end to my stress. Food Time says Yell Spider-Man is a top 3 all-time most popular superhero. Did we talk about Vegas yet? I want to talk about Vegas at some point. Vertical plugin by ATM. All right, I'm missing stuff. Chair, we missed you. I'm imagining showcase frames that look like comic book cover variants. Imagine that serialized. I will be skipping Spider-Man pre-release, waiting for Aether Drift. Waiting for it to Aether Drift in prices. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. MTG Gaming Bob, good to see you. Venom, what's up? I'm buying all the Sonic layers. They look sick. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I almost... Yes, poke it. You need it to drain. I just like... Yeah. You guys, I'm just going to call the stream. I need to figure out this water issue. My ceiling is leaking and it's causing me anxiety. And on top of that, we have bad sound issues. So right now I just need to take a day and figure out what the hell is going on. This right now is driving me crazy. Poke a hole in the ceiling immediately and call the landlord. Poke a hole in it? What is poking a hole in it going to do? Yeah, I gotta go, guys. I'm just gonna get out of here. I'll talk to you guys soon. I appreciate y'all hanging out. We'll get another stream going shortly. Look out in the Discord. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, I'll talk to you guys very soon. All right. Follow in the Discord. I'll be posting some updates. I'll talk to you guys soon, and I'll get back to you shortly. All right, bye, friends.